Top 10 The Weirdest Bikes. Bike designs have always attracted, but sometimes they're just weird. Designs are one of the first things that attract people, but have you ever wondered what if the design of the bike comes out quite weird? It has happened a lot of times, and today we're going to look at some of these examples. We are going to discuss today the top 10 weirdest bikes in the world, so keep on watching and make sure you watch it till the end so you know everything about our video. And before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to Cycling News Live to watch more amazing videos like this. And now let us begin. The Nola Minimalist Bike. The Nola bike is an idea for a minimalist bicycle. Nothing may also be expressed in Italian using the word Nola. Because it did not have any central hubs or chain drives, Bradford Waugh gave this name because it seemed to have very little apparent weight. Once you have this one in your possession, you're going to say to yourself, ditch that beautiful automobile and purchase a trendy bicycle. And you're going to mean it. Because it has an appearance that is so uncluttered, uncomplicated, and sophisticated, this bicycle will almost certainly convince you to purchase a bike rather than a vehicle. This forward-looking bicycle has comprehensive coverage, a nice aesthetic, and comfortable seating, making it ideal for riding and skating. On the other hand, it is uncertain whether or not you'll be able to ride a bicycle safely if you have this sort of seat installed. Commuter bicycle with the This Way brand name. If urban riding and/or commuting is something that interests you but you'd rather not be exposed to the weather, then a futuristic concept bike known as the This Way may spark your curiosity. Torkel Domar, who participated in the Commuter Bike for the Masses design competition, is the brain behind the design of the This Way, a bicycle that takes aesthetic inspiration from both motor vehicles and motorcycles. The This Way is a relatively lightweight bike for its category because of its hybrid frame, which is made up of hydroformed aluminum and composite materials. In addition to this, it has front and rear LED lights that can be recharged using the power supply that's already on board. According to Dunmar, the driving force behind the development of the This Way was the desire to not only capitalize on the interest of existing bike commuters by offering a daring new design, but also to encourage non-cyclists to give up their cars and motorcycles and take to the urban cycling landscape. Bicycle having square wheels. Stan Wagon, a mathematics professor, and Lauren Kellen, a bicycle mechanic, collaborated in 1997 to design and build a bicycle with square wheels that could roll easily over a road built of inverted catenaries. The old automobile had reached the end of its useful life and had to be replaced in April 2004. Because of the use of more durable materials, the ride is now far smoother. In fact, the ride's so smooth that it is impossible to discern that one is not riding a bike with round wheels. Hyperbike. If the carriage was lightweight, stable, and able to handle not only the smooth woodland routes but also the more difficult cross-country terrain, most owners of miniature horses, donkeys, and ponies would prefer to spend more time on open trails with their animals if the animals could travel in it. This is made possible by the Hyperbike, which is a more compact, lighter, and more agile bike than any previous vehicle designed specifically for miniatures. The Hyperbike is in a category all by itself due to a few key features. It was conceived of and developed especially for use with miniatures. It is in no manner a smaller version of any vehicle designed for ponies or horses in any way, shape, or form. In addition to this, it is intended to provide a complete mental and physical understanding of the minis. And only the firm Robert Graham Carriage Works in the United States is capable of producing the original Hyperbike. Dicycle. The Dicycle, also known as a di-wheel, is a vehicle that has two wheels that are parallel to one another and side by side. This is in contrast to single-track vehicles like motorcycles and bicycles, which have their wheels aligned in a line. The term powered self-balancing scooter is now commonly used to refer to powered self-balancing scooters with smaller wheels and no pedals, such as the Segway PT and the self-balancing hoverboard. The term powered self-balancing scooter was originally used to refer to those devices with large wheels and pedals. The spacecraft that landed in 1960. Benjamin Bowden was the one who came up with the concept of the Spacelander bicycle for the 1946 show Britain Can Make It. The sleek design, which was once known as the Classic, was claimed to have been intended to reflect what the bicycle of the future was meant to look like. Its curved lines and voids that resemble amoebas indicate the transformation of the streamlined style that was popular before the war into a new form of expression that is based on biological forms rather than man-made ones. The frame was constructed out of two steel clamshell halves that were pressed together to create a monocoque, while the front fork and mudguard were both built out of a single piece of metal. The prototype was equipped with a drive shaft and a hub dynamo that could store energy while the rider was going downhill and release it when the rider was going upward. The lights, the horn, and the radio all got their power from the batteries that were housed within the frame. Twin Tri-Rider Tandem Bike. There is a kind of bicycle, also known as a tricycle, called a tandem bicycle or twin that is meant to be ridden by 2 or more people at the same time. The name tandem refers not to the number of riders, but rather to the sitting configuration, which is fore to aft rather than side by side. The middle of the 1880s saw the beginning of patent applications for tandem bikes. Tandem riders are able to achieve faster speeds than riders on single bicycles, and there is competition for tandem riders in the sport of bicycle racing. There have been various iterations produced throughout the years for single-rider bicycles, and this is also true for tandem bicycles. Penny farthing. A precursor of the modern bicycle, the penny farthing was also referred to as a high wheel, high wheeler, and ordinary. Its huge front wheel provides rapid speeds because of its moving a significant distance for every revolution of the legs, which contributed to its popularity in the 1870s and 1880s. It was also comfortable. The large wheel provides greater shock absorption. In the late 1880s, with the development of modern bicycles, penny farthings were rendered obsolete. Modern bicycles offered similar speed amplification via chain-driven gear trains and comfort through pneumatic tires, and they were marketed in comparison to penny farthings as safety bicycles due to the reduced risk of falling and the reduced height to fall from. The bicycle that can only ride backwards. A software developer from Dublin named Michael Killian received a patent for his innovation, the sideways bike, in the year 2005. He was motivated to create a snowboard-like attachment for standard bicycles when he saw that snowboarding is more popular than skiing because of the higher aesthetic possibilities associated with the former activity. The final product is a bicycle that can be ridden on its side with the user controlling both wheels. The front-to-back balancing system of the bike, which is similar to that of a snowboard, sets it apart from traditional bicycles. Like skis, conventional bicycles have left-to-right balancing system. The bicycle is targeted at the younger demographic and has been recognized with a number of innovation prizes. Sofa bike. The unconventional sofa bike has been developed by Jakic Olubovic and Kazimierz Lenuszki. It was devised for the idea of a bike date. The design has 2 distinct 8-gear hubs, hydraulic brakes, which are all actuated by a front handlebar, and dynamic chain steering for easy maneuverability through the city streets. There are also 2 additional plush bolsters that may be removed and repositioned according to the height of the driver. The so-called bike couch also has a sound system, a battery that has a capacity of 17 Ah, and a foldable roof that uses gas springs. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. Hey, let us know in the comment box what all you thought about our video. And if you found this video helpful, make sure you like it and share it with all your friends and family and fellow cycling friends who are in your inner circle. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel where you can watch more amazing videos just like this one. And if we can ask you one more favor, please make sure you hit the bell icon. That way you'll subscribe and always be notified of our latest uploads on our channel. Thanks for spending time with us today, and we'll do it again soon. Have a great day.